The House of Glunz is the oldest wine store in Chicago. It was started by my great-grandfather in 1888, Louis Glunz. It's been in the family in the same location ever since then. Since 1888, we've maintained the same tradition of offering nice wines, wines that we can stand behind at any price range. We've been in business for 113 years now, since 1888. We're actually the oldest wine store in the nation because during the Prohibition, we actually had license to sell sacramental wine and medicinal alcohols, and that's how we've maintained our license since then and survived the Prohibition. The building was actually built right after the Chicago fire. It's one of the oldest brick buildings in the city. We've set aside a niche for ourselves by putting together a selection of wines at pretty much any price point. People can come in and find a $10 bottle of wine that's really well made. It tastes fantastic, and it's much better than the highly commercialized, mass-produced wines that you would find in chain stores or in grocery stores. And that's one segment of the customers that we offer wine to. We also do hard-to-find, small production, high-end wines, and that's a whole other segment, but it's along the same lines of our philosophy of carrying wines that we stand behind that are tremendous quality from producers that we trust and that we know, and that's really the foundation of our whole philosophy of the wines that we carry, and it follows through into the service that we offer people, that they know us and we'll make a recommendation and they trust our recommendation. These are predominantly these are the French Reds, the Rhone, the Bordeaux, and the Burgundy here on the wall. On this rack, on the opposite side of this rack, we have the Cabernet, predominantly from California, but really from all over the world. There are other countries represented. The Merlot and the Zinfandel are here. We have all the Syrah, which are really becoming very popular. So we've increased the selection of Syrah. There's some really neat, great bottles there. We have the sherries and the ports and the Madeiras in this corner over here, and the Spanish just below the port there. Over here we have a selection of single malt whiskeys, blended scotches, Armagnacs, cognacs. And over here we have all of our Chardonnay. We always have a selection of half bottles. People really enjoy that, to have a couple glasses of wine before dinner if they don't want to open up 2 bottles of wine. And then we have the white Burgundy on this side and the Alsatians over here. And then we have a great selection of sparkling wines. We've just recently moved all the Italians into this room with a collection of wine glasses that my grandfather put together. All of the Italian whites are over here, and then the reds are further down here. But there's a lot going on in Italy, so we're constantly expanding the Italian section. There are a lot of really neat things coming out of Italy right now. We're here to help people, to make it a really simple process, and we have customers who just come in irregularly that don't really know too much about wine, but they appreciate the help and the service that we offer. And we have regular customers that always want us to find them something new and exciting. But that's the foundation of everything we do, is the service and our love for wine, and it's just a constant search. There's always new things coming out, and there's always really interesting different wines at all sorts of price levels, and that's what we love to do. The store is the House of Glunz at 1206 North Wells, and our phone number is 312-642-3000. We're here 7 days a week, Monday through Saturday from 9 to 8 p.m. and Sunday from 1 to 4.